All right, we are back again, and still remain your humble boy, Daily Last, and
This is Clemmy, and this is Nigeria Film Reality TV Show.
all right, to my viewers out there, please don't forget to keep watching, keep streaming, and keep voting. Nigeria Film Factory, DSTV station, GoTV 112, Roots TV station, and DSTV WAP TV 262. And you can also follow them on Instagram, YouTube at Nigeria Film Factory. As you can see, this is the best, one of the best TV reality show ever. It's very hot. So you can see I'm under the AC and I'm still sweating. So please keep watching. Keep watching, please. Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we went on a break, we're having some topics. We have different groups. We have 5 groups. So group 1 and group 2 are spoken. So now we'll now get to group 3.
And sorry, before we call the group 3, please get ready. For the viewers, please, if you have any questions to ask concerning what we just discussed, please make sure you drop your comments under the comment section on their handle, their Instagram handle, or their YouTube. Please don't forget to drop your comments and always try to follow up. Thank you very much. Group 3.
Right. Greetings, fellow housemates. Greetings, the director. And greetings to our viewers all over the world. In tonight's talks, we'll be discussing cultism, the effects of cultism, the consequences of cultism, and the solution, the probable solution to cultism. We are Group 3, and I go by the name DC Vine, and by my right here I have.
Good evening, director. Good evening, viewers all over the world. Good evening, my fellow housemates. My name is James Hero.
Hello everyone, good evening director and good evening my fellow housemates. My name is Chima.
And by my left I have.
I'm blessed.
Joshua Hezron, aka Cabana.
All right. So now, we must know that cultism is an activity of devotion and reverence to cult practices and to cult group beliefs. And first of all, before we have clarity on the word cultism, we should as well define cult itself. But whatever we talk about a cult, one thing usually comes to our mind, and that is the fact that cult is a secret society, and which its oppressions are only peculiar to its members. Without wasting much of your time, I would like to do a quick overview on cultism, the origin of cultism in Nigeria. It all started from the year 1953, back then in the elite University of Ibadan. The Nobel Prize author, Wole Soyinka, and his colleagues, 6 of his colleagues plus himself, making it 7. They had a cult group, the current Pirates, as it is now. Then they were known as G7. Now, these men had vision in mind for forming that cult group. But along the line, probably due to failed leadership, due to selfish interest, there has been lots of deterioration and deviation over the years. Now, some of the cult group we have in Nigeria, aside the Pirates, we have Buccaneers. We know them as Alura. We have the New Black Movement, commonly known as the Black Axe. We have Vikings, we have Eye, we have Klinsmen, and so on. So you find out that most people who join cults or cultism are people who, in most cases, they lack self-confidence. Some of them, they have some parental background issues, and if you check, you'll see that some join for protection, some join for power, okay? But among all, you will observe that one thing is certain. It all relies on self-will. Some were due to peer pressure, but it all relies on self-will, because you tell yourself what to do. No one will force you. Like, although you are pressured into it, but it still boils down to your self-will. Okay, I would like to hand over to my colleague so as to further on the effects of cultism. Hero.
Thank you very much. That was a very wonderful analysis of cultism. Well, I am going to speak basically on the effect of cultism. As a cultist, these are few effects I can tell you today. There's every possibility of you losing your family member. What do I mean? There's what we call hitman, the hitman. The hitman is a person who always kill for the members. And this particular hitman is not always available. I mean in his home, but he has a family. So once you kill and you cannot be killed in return, definitely they will go for your family and kill for that. Again, we have fear. Fear in the sense that anywhere you see a cultist, there's always this fear in their mind. Somebody is coming after me. Somebody is coming after me. Because if you go for an attack, I mean facing another group of cult guys, you should be expecting a return match. You cannot go and kill and then expect that they will not come back. Of course, they will definitely come. So that fear will always be in their mind that, okay, somebody is after me. So they don't walk alone. Then we have loss of education. The education is always limited. What do I mean? In most cases, as a cult guy, you should know that if you are starting your 100 level at the university and you decided to join cult, there's every possibility that maybe during your final paper, 400 level, as the case may be, your course, you can be killed right there, the day you're writing your last paper. You may not be able to have your education complete again. And then we also have brain issue. That's illness. Most of these guys have indulged themselves in so many things like drug addiction. After taking all these drugs combined with other sources, they are always having mental challenges. That's why they can kill without looking back.
Good evening, Director. Good evening, my fellow housemates. Good evening, my viewers out there. Well, for me personally, it's more or less like a personal experience. I personally experienced it. And the other side, everything about cults, people used to see it like an image that has to do with only the guys. It's only the guys that are always in cult. Cult is not just only for boys. It's not only for guys. Personally, back in school, I'm a very vibrant person. I was famous to some extent. So I was actually lured into an initiation by a female classmate of mine. I thought she actually invited me in form of a party, and and come on, there's this party that's happening in Gate 4. Everybody's going to be around. Come around. We'd like to have you, blah, blah, blah. I fell for it. So I had to kind of like, okay, fine and good. I'll go. What time? She told me it's starting by 9 p.m. at night. I said, okay, fine, let's go. Not knowing that she was actually luring me into a particular initiation process. These people have been targeting me, I don't know. So I was there. Before I know, I was blindfolded. I was going to a party all of a sudden to no destination. I went there. What I saw there is nothing to write home about. The experience was very brutal. Me, myself, I had scars that up to tomorrow I live to regret it. Cultism, brutality, and its effect is dangerous to our health, to the society, to the world at large, and the younger generation to totally look out of that. That is not the right path to follow. Just with this my little point, out of personal experience, I hope you all out there are able to find one or two things to hope on.
Thank you very much for that wonderful speech. Now we will be talking about solution and cultism. One of the most important solutions on cultism is discipline. Now, when we talk about discipline, we bust down to the family. No one can discipline your child for you. They said charity begins at home. So if you don't train up your child well, there's no how you would not misbehave. That's why the Holy Book says, train up your child the way he should go, and when he grow up, he would not depart from it. Bible didn't make a mistake at all. So it's our responsibility.
Okay, hold on, please.
Thank you.
What about a situation whereby you train a kid? Because believe it or not, the parents will try their best, but some kids, when they are growing up, even before they enter higher institution, on their own has made up their mind which cult they want to join. You find out that there are some things we have no control over, as a matter of fact. So in that situation, which other solutions can we be referred to? I agree with you that family is the basic training ground, because in my own personal experience, I had encounters that could have turned me to a cultist, but due to the values that have been inculcated in me, I had that self-will not to be lured. So what other solutions that could be granted in a situation whereby the kid, even despite the training that has garnered from their homes, they still go on to venture into this vile action?
Have some children who will still want to take their own way, and that is where the society comes into play. And all I think the society should do is the government official should organize something like a panel that can stop cultists and
maybe vigilante in school region.
exactly, and even get those one who were involved already arrested.
Exactly.
And also create a panel because we have a lot of them who graduated from school and want to opt out, but out of fear, they can't. They also create a panel and set up a security that can protect those ones that want to opt out.
Now it's ready, yeah.